looks like is we have see, this is really tricky here, but it looks like out of this low we have a bearish opportunity that's probably in short position. We probably see an opportunity to sell that short position here today. Either that or position oneself in the opposite direction so that you're in a straddle or strangle there based on some chart behavior today, which would be possible. And then there's a trade at the close. Which my sense is that probably open up a bullish trade. Like open up some calls midday, close the calls at the end of the day. Let me take a look. Arbitrary, we have the highest high in 2024. Oh, that's a 24. So breakout tomorrow, Ace of Wands energy. Yeah. That's what it's looking like. So I'd open up short position in the rally, which I would hold probably overnight, and then around midday if we're at a low, I would open up long position there to close at the end of the day, or the following day here in the morning. Short position I would then close looks like on the 13th. Probably first thing in the morning. Tomorrow tapers off at the end of the day. We should be at like oversold or overbought territory at the end of the day. And soften a bit of a crest or peak into a low slow here. However, I didn't pick up on any cross congruencies here. Hey Brian, good afternoon to you too. Looks like SPC is already up about 5 or 6% from where I purchased it. And I waited 1 week too long. It was off by a week, I think, as for what I purchased here on the 4th. So we're already notably moving to the upside. It was like 360 when I bought it. Could have got it down here at 330. That's when I should have purchased it. But at least my prediction that when we were up in the 5s that we would go to the 3s and then that would be an opportunity to buy in the 3s. That came true, and now look what's happening. So hopefully people have been following around with the SPC trades that the content I've been posting for SPC, because it's seriously one of the juiciest trades of the year. I mean, Motley Fool picked up on it. Motley Fool, I don't know if you follow along, but I mean they're not awful. They know what they're doing for the most part. They've been around for a while too. They do deal with really speculative stocks, but that doesn't mean they're not good at picking them. almost 8% today. So, if you just hopped on, I'll run through it again here. Looks like we're going into a lower, we'll be into a lower low tomorrow than we see today. Looks like we've already kind of entered into that. We had the second low here is at about 150. So right in that 1 to 2 o'clock hour was the second low, and then we're now entering into see this is Ace of Cups, like cross reading correlation. There's Ace of Cups energy here, but I think probably we'll open higher in the pre-market, but we're going to decline into a low, and the pre-market will decline into a low probably right around the open, and then there'll be a move out of the open. And my sense is that there's a couple trades here that can be like one can position themselves for like the chart behavior over the next few days. So like if one was to open up a long position, possibly here, I probably wouldn't do it here at the end of the day, but you could possibly pull off a scalp if you open up first thing in the morning and then sell into that rally. That's not the real trade though. The real trade is to open up a short position here, and then here in midday there should be behavior here that allows for positioning oneself into a straddle or strangle, and open up a long position, which you could probably close the long position for a day trade here at the end of the day, but it would make more sense to close it the following day. could either close it here at the end of the day, the long position we're talking about, or you could close it like in the morning here. And if I'm wrong about the morning here, then most likely here, between like there'd be like a resistance level that we attempt to break through, probably that we saw here in the pre-market, and that's the price level that I would likely get out of the long position. The following day we go into a deeper low. Sorry, that's on the 13th. Well, we should have it on the 11th as well, but I didn't pick up on any cross currencies or really cross correlations too low there. But in any case, there's a pretty decent opportunity to sell the short position. Excuse me. If I'm wrong about early morning on the 11th, then the opportunity will be there. If I am right about the morning on the 11th, then the opportunity will be at the end of the day, it looks like. Although you could even go into I would probably hold the short position until the 13th. Friday the 13th. Hey, Carolyn. Having trouble hearing me. Where's my sound? Oh, my music's probably too loud. Is that better now? Was it the music that was too loud? Damn, what's wrong? Somebody elaborate. What do you mean you're having trouble hearing me? Oh, it's better now? Okay. So it was the music was too loud? Is that what was wrong? Sometimes I forget to check the volume because I have these earphones in. Hey, Unlimited. Drop overnight? Not exactly. I see... Wait, excuse me. Yes, there's a move to the downside. What am I saying? We're here on the 9th, so there's a move to the downside tomorrow. Likely, if you were to open up... I'm not being advised to open up a short position here at the end of the day, though. That's the thing. But yeah, we open lower tomorrow, increasing with momentum moving forward into the open, or a decline moving into the open. But that offers opportunity, that offers an opportunity there in the midst of like a move higher out of the low around the open to open up a short position and then position oneself with straddle or strangle due to an opportunity with sharp behavior here midday. I'd probably close out of the long position here at the end of the day, and the short position I'd probably hold the short position until the 13th and sell the short position in the morning of the 13th, or possibly here towards the end of the day. Probably in the morning I would sell. Actually, probably the end of the day. because I'm being advised to open a protection in the midst of this little rally we have out of the open here on the 13th. So yeah, that's most likely what I would be doing. Hey Abby, hey Brian, hey Vanessa. I recognize Munesso from the Cash Apps. Much appreciated, my friend. Munesso's kicking butt with the trades. SMH. For the remainder of the week. Well, let's do the whole week. Let's do the whole week because it's Monday. Let's do the whole week. Without looking at a chart here. SMH. Looks like we'll be bumping along resistance. It's generally a bullish. The Valor card is generally a bullish card. There's a lot of bumping up along resistance, like moving sideways, bumping up along resistance, but there can be breakthrough to new resistance, bump along resistance, breakthrough, new resistance kind of deal. Hey, buddy, you want to come up? You're a good boy, Hermes. You're a good boy, you know. Do you know that I'm filming? Is that why you're here? You want to be a show-off? You're a good boy. Oh, you're a good boy, Hermes. I couldn't train you to do this, you know? You too much. You too much. When he's really happy, he licks the air. It's so funny. Are you licking the air? Oh, now you're gonna lick my face. Huh? Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you too. Mwah. I love you too. Yeah, you got it unlimited. Oh wow, we're at 11 viewers today. That's pretty dope. We're moving up in the world. I love that number. Hey, Outside Well. On the 12th, it's not, well, matter of fact, art card there at the end of the day. Sorry, I just gotta get this music out of my ear that just came on. You know, it's actually looking like a bullish day. At first glance, when you look at it, it looks like it's a bearish day because... Thank you, Hermes. On the... Wow, I just noticed the cruelty cards here too. Why is that significant, guys? Because on the 1 year... we have the cruelty card here at the end. Oh, I did notice this. We have the cruelty card here at the end of the month. It also correlates to a significant trough for the year. So technically not at the end of the month, but you got to give the 1 year wiggle room about 2 weeks here and there. I have indicated that we're moving upwards throughout most of the day, and it looks like there's a notable and unexpected move in the early afternoon to the upside. CPI. It's looking like there's a notable rally into the high there on the 12th, but we also have low correlator at the end of the day. Notable move to the downside before a notable move to the upside. It's going to be a little bit of a hectic day, but I would say that we likely open higher and then decline, and open higher in the pre-market and decline from the pre-market for a bit. Looks like the CPI is going to be probably the low for the day, based on the night of discs down here. There's that cruelty card too. You're a good boy, Hermes. What do you mean, Mo? Hey, Mo. What do you mean it's exactly like the last CPI? My gosh, he has such bad allergies since we moved to New York. His eyes have been like running nonstop. When we lived in Florida, he didn't have the eyeball stains that this breed gets a lot. As soon as we moved here, it's like he looks like he's crying all day long. Let's see if there's like allergy medicine for him or something. You're a good boy. You can't really see it, but if I make him closer, you can see it. Like, that's from his eyes running like all day long. Right, buddy? You want to go out for a walk soon, huh? Yeah, we're gonna go to the dog park today, you funny guy. We're gonna go to the dog park. Yeah, we're likely open higher in the pre-market, but decline in the pre-market to our first low, it looks like at the beginning of the day, and then a bit of a rally out of that low. Advised to open up some protection in the midst of that rally, because the following day, the 13th, we have a lowest low again for the month. Interesting. Hermes, what you doing, buddy? You gonna go down now? Yeah, it really never came, but that's Mercury retrograde for you. And that's the thing, guys. This is based on fractal reality. The thing about fractals is there are tiny permutations in the pattern. So, like, although most things will be right, sometimes be just a little bit off. It's really like it happens almost almost never, but it does happen where I look at the cards and I'm like, what the fuck? It's happened maybe like 3 or 4 times in like the 25 years or 23 years now that I've been doing this. You know, it's doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's almost always during a Mercury retrograde too, so that's saying something. Carnoyson drops. Thank you. It's just what concerns me is like there's something in the air here, you know, that wasn't in Florida. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious. It's New York City. There's probably all sorts of things. buddy? I gotta give him some food. He's like looking at me like, where's my food? Alright, come on. You have food there. You have food right there, little guy. Wait, say what? It's from his liver that his eyes do that? I thought it was like a bacteria. Are you serious? There's something wrong with his liver? Hermes. You're supposed to be healthy, my man. We gotta get you back to it. Why would it only started here in New York though? Like as soon as we got to New York, it started. Food didn't change. You know what I mean? Like, which one will bring better returns in Q1, Q2, Q3? Or Q1 and Q2, okay. It looks like it's JB Q1 is the best. It actually looks like JB is the best in both quarters. I would stay away from Brooks Buford. I got the Ruin card and the Death card for that one for Q1 and Q2. And then Mark Bogdan's gold trading's kind of like even, with some caution advised in Q2. But as far as JB program, that was a victory card in Q1 and the pleasure card in Q2. Those are the two most auspicious of the 6 cards they pulled. Q1 looks like the best quarter out of them, and that's for JB, obviously. Wow, what? Was I on point? Is that what you thought or something? Oh yeah, that's Fundrise. Yeah, I've been following them for quite a few years. I check it out because they've had really good returns. Even like put them against the other like public rights and public stocks, right? This is how they did. That's Fundrise. I definitely check them Any last questions, guys? My dog's crying. I promised him I'd take him to the dog park today. We haven't had any dogs to play with lately, so he needs to go get some playtime. Either that or I won't get any sleep tonight. SPC right now, Carolyn, is the one I'm most focused on. I bought it last week. I'm already up like 5 or 6%. It's almost at $4 now. Okay, we're gonna go, buddy. All right, my friends, I'm gonna roll. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure when you make that money, you follow the rule of karma. Super important. That's how you complete the cycle of abundance. You can't cut off the flow. So it's kind of a practice. It's a practice that I practice not just with money made from like investing, but whenever I receive money, the idea is to follow that rule of karma: 5% forward, 5% backwards, and then the rest goes. Make sure I'm spending it out of love. I always make sure I'm spending it out of love. As long as you do that, my friends, just make sure you fulfill the cycle of abundance, and it'll keep on flowing through. Thank you again, guys, for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow.